Hi. um, okay. I should explain myself. um, I actually was in the middle of a recording, and then I realized that the where my face is and everything was actually covering a good portion of the test, and I didn't realize until this very moment. So, what am I doing? What is this? What is going on? Okay. I'm Casty. Obviously, there's the name I'm about to enter, and I would normally just do like speedlast videos of me doing my art. I'm a traditional industrial realism and comic book artist, and my wonderful partner that I met online through Twitter, and we're actually dating right now. She have expressed multiple times on the fact that I should try to do things like this and do more on YouTube. And I decided to make it a New Year resolution to do this. So for you, babe, I hope you're happy, and I will continue to do this. For those that don't know and don't realize, I'm actually a part of the furry fandom. I do mainly arts, and I also kind of participate in dancing. I'm going to try to compete in dance comps. I'm playing a visual novel right now, and I'm going to try to pick visual novels to target either furries or those that are targeted towards those that are a part of the LGBTQ+ communities, just as myself. So this visual novel is called Limits. It's a male for male visual novel, and before anything, no, there's no not safe for word bits in this. It is a work in progress, excuse me, and it is currently in version 1.05. So it's pretty much a passion project. There's not much going on in the beginning. Basically, the main character is investigating what happened with their father. Their father disappeared, and they were a secret agent in the war and such, and they mysteriously disappeared, and their mother passed away from a heart attack. In the beginning, you pick either tea or coffee as the drink that they consume. I picked tea, and my character just passed the fuck out, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I'm gonna assume it's the father just comes into your dream, and you get to pick 4 orbs, and they're red, blue, yellow, and green, and I went ahead and picked the red one. So here we are, and then this tiger bitch appears and scares the shit out of me, well, out of the character, and here we are. So we're at the point where we actually get to pick the name, and that's that. So with that being said, hopefully nothing else happens and I don't have to stop fucking recording. So here we go, and headphones back on. I'm a little pissed off. Okay, Cassie, yes. What's going on? Save. Okay. Interesting name, Casty. It is settled then. Did you just hear a voice in your head, huh? Yo, kid, you alright? You look a little pale. Did you forget your name or something? Oh, my name is Casty. You shook your hand with you shook your hand with each other. Your eyes focus on the conjuring, still refusing that this is all real. If I start to jumble words and shit, I am so sorry. However, his grip is firm, and the texture of his paw felt strange to you. This feels real. This is all happening so fast. First, you were just making your way home, then you fell asleep on the couch. But now you woke up somewhere else that's definitely not Earth. You didn't realize that you've been holding his hand longer than necessary. As you released each other's hands and looked into his eyes, a blush crept up to your cheeks. His face displays a bit of concern. I guess the music just distracted me. Hey, where am I? A basement. A basement, yes. Honestly, I'm kinda surprised myself that I found a human unconscious in the basement of an abandoned building. Also, humans are a pretty rare sight to see around this part. What brings you here? I don't know. I was sleeping back on my couch, and then I had this strange dream. Just what I just mentioned. It felt surreal, and during this portion, like, the screen is black and there's nothing. So believe me, you guys are not missing. Your guys are not missing much. Trust me. You know. But before I know it, I'm in a different place.
Are you sure you didn't just hit yourself hard in the head?
I don't... That... What the fuck? That came out weird. I don't think so. I swear I'm telling the truth. I remember. Then you recall the strange dream that you had that was nothing but darkness. If all of this isn't a dream, then maybe you still have that orb you got. You can't remember who or what gave you the orb exactly, but the tone and pitch of the voice felt so... It's probably the dad, but I'm calling it right now. It's probably the fucking dad. I must have the orb here somewhere. You thought to yourself as you frantically look for the orb. Ah! Found it! The fiery... Wait a minute! No! Blue! Yo! No, yo! I picked the red one! What the fuck? I didn't even start a new game. No, seriously. I paused it. And I literally went to my OBS program and I was just like, let me just stop the recording. And I picked the Okay. Creator, developer. That needs to be fixed because I picked the fire orb. And I have to record to prove this. So whatever. The fiery blue orb sits comfortably on top of your palm. You can feel the orb radiating a burst of passion. That should have been the red orb. Holding it makes you feel alive, as if you can tackle any... I'm sorry, but that sounds like a red or orange orb, yo. Like, eventually the passion burns down until all is left is a... Oh, okay. There we go. All that is left is a jaded red orb.
That's something new. You okay, man? You look like you were having a fit or something.
I'm okay, I think. I found this orb hiding inside my pocket. It gave me some sort of weird vibe before it became dull and jaded. Did you feel it as well?
Yeah, I felt it as well. Very unnerving, but nothing too unusual. Unusual. Your reaction was pretty new, though.
Wait, you telling me that these kind of things aren't too unusual? Grant's eyes narrow you down as if he's calculating something in his head.
No, it's uncommon, but a lot of people has those, I believe. It's surprising that you didn't know, though. Look you've given me tells me that this experience might have been a first for you. You're not from here, are you?
Where is here?
Before that motherfucker.
Before Grant even manages to finish the sentence, you instinctively facepalm, slowly dragging your hand. I would have done the same thing, yo. I mean, place, location. I don't know. The name of the world, maybe? What year is this? You can see his ears perked up and down. Honestly, if it weren't for the poor lighting around here, you swear that you can see a hint of red creeping up on his cheeks.
Oh, right. Obviously, I knew what you meant. I was going to say that the basement that we're currently in is located just out of the outskirts of town.
You rolled your eyes.
Anyway, we can talk more about this later once we get out of this creepy basement.
Yeah, you're right. Although, I don't know if I can trust you. Things are happening so fast. I don't know if I can trust him just yet. But what else am I supposed to do? If I don't accept his offer, chances are that I'll be stuck in the middle of nowhere. At least, if I'm with him, then he'll be able to show me around for a bit, until I can get a clear bearing of where I am. But what if he takes advantage of me? If I'm really in a different world, then...
I guess that's fair. We've only just met, and if I was in your shoes, I'd be wary of strangers as well. Not saying that I'm currently not wary of you. Although, if you really are not from this world, then you probably need my help. Besides, there ain't much to do around here. The place haven't been abandoned and all.
His argument is sound. I guess I just need to take some risk and accept his generosity. Okay, we're gonna save. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Come on over then. You can still walk, right? The stairs just around the corner. Not that I should worry anyway. You were okay enough to go and punch me after all.
Alright, my bad. I was just making sure if I was lucid dreaming or not. Turns out it's real though. Or maybe I'm just crazy. I'm fine though. I think I can manage on my own. Thanks.
Come over then.
Oh, that's kind of cute. Kind of reminds me of Paper Mario. As you take your first step up in the flight of stairs, something has been barring you. Okay, is there any music? Okay, still same music. Definitely wanted to switch up the music a little bit, but I understand it's a work in process. Why are you here? What was this dream? Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Did you die? I don't know, bitch, you too. No! How many of these backgrounds? How many of these backgrounds, yo? Okay, I understand it's a work in process. Oh my goodness. I'm tired. With a hand on your chin, you continue to ponder. Your body is on autopilot as you follow the faint footsteps made by your new acquaintance, Graham. Before you know it, the muffled sound of the footsteps is replaced by an audible grunt. Then, is there any music? That was not a dud, that was a smack. You went and straight on collided with this broad back. If you were allergic to cats, you would be having a very bad time. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Sorry, you blurted out as you tried to quickly regain your composure. It didn't work. Your hands are still trembling quite a bit, and you can feel both of your cheeks getting warmer. Just my luck. Grant turned around with both of his hands placed on his waist. He looked at you with a little smirk on his face.
You really out of it, huh? Are you sure you're okay? It's fine. No harm's done anyway. We should hurry though, the sun is about to set in a couple hours, and I don't want to be stuck in the middle of the woods at night. I think it's gonna rain soon. Oh, by the way, are you hungry? You must be. Well, there's a diner nearby, and I figured we should head there first. I'm a bit perkish myself. Didn't realize I'd been away for this long.
That sounds great, although I haven't got any money on me. Some of you guys do use currencies to trade us here as well, right?
Paper money and the like, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah. I guess if you really haven't got any money on you, I can treat you for food. I'm still not buying into your whole from another world spew either, by the way. I'm just assuming that you probably just got very high. I'm just adding a few words here and there as a part of me. It's just very high and confused. Hopefully, a good night's rest will jog your memory. Also, I never thought that somebody would actually say that they're from another world just to get some free food. Bold move. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt though, considering I did just find you in the basement. He really doesn't believe me, huh? Can't say I blame him. Maybe I am just super high and hallucinating. I don't remember going to a bar or drinking recently though. Maybe I did? Did somebody spike my drink then? I don't know, man. Looks like it. That couldn't be the reason, would it? I mean, I guess it might explain the reason why I'm stranded in some abandoned building. I don't feel sore or anything though. Just a bit lightheaded and all my clothes are still intact. So that can't be it, can it? That still doesn't explain why there's a 6-foot tiger right in front of me though. Maybe some sort of acid? I've never do any of that, so the chance is very unlikely. Mutter. You're out of it again. Did you even hear what I said?
Sorry, I was just trying to process things and how I even ended up here. Didn't mean to annoy you. Okay, it's the same music, so I'm just gonna... Didn't mean to annoy you like that. You said something about the sun setting in a couple hours?
I guess that's good enough. Anyway, we should get a move on. Come on, this way.
As you walk away from the abandoned building, you notice that the architecture is very similar to the one that you see in your life. Everything looks so familiar, yet different. Only time would tell. There's no use to worrying a lot for now. I'm just checking my OBS recording. We're at... Okay. And... Oh, CPU, hang in there, buddy. Come on. At least I'm getting treated to a free dinner. Heck, he even said that he'll fill me into where I am. Even if he still doesn't believe anything I say. He doesn't seem to be a bad person, though. Okay.
Here's where I park my bike. Give me a second to wear my shirt back on.
Gran turned his back on you and proceeded to unlock the back storage of his bike. His bike is quite similar to the one of those highway motor vehicles you've seen back on Earth. Oh, interesting. Kinda looks like a Hardy? Well, as you watch Grant doing his thing, a thought crosses your mind. Wait, you guys wear shirts? Grant turned his head towards you with a wide-eyed expression on his face.
We do, yes. I mean, you're wearing one right now, aren't you?
Well, yeah, although I figured that the fur on your body would substitute clothing.
I guess that's a fair point, but folks still wear them for Disney's sake. That said, we really need to let you get a good night's rest ASAP. Hopefully you haven't got amnesia, that would be troublesome.
Why have you been walking around without a shirt on then?
I was feeling pretty hot. I wasn't exactly expecting to find someone out here, you know? Hope you are not too bothered by it.
Oh, that's a nice shirt.
Anyway, are you ready to go? I haven't got a spare helmet because I wasn't expecting a Punisher. So, you have to go without one.
No worries, I think I'll live, hopefully.
I'll drive carefully, don't worry too much though. There's not a lot of traffic at this hour.
Oh, and before we go, I'd like to say thanks for sticking your neck out for me. You have zero reasons to help a stranger out. And yet, you decided to do anyway. I honestly wouldn't know what to do if you didn't happen to come by. I might just have wandered out and get lost in the woods. Who knows what would happen then, so... Thanks again, Mr. Gran. You referring to him as Mr. seems to have taken him aback. His eyes have widened by the end, as if by natural instinct, his right hand shifts toward you and ruffles your hair for a bit.
Oh, no problem, huh? Casty, you can just call me Gran though, no need for the Mister. Just doesn't sit right with me. Let's get going though. Up on, you can hold my shoulders for support.
Alright, here goes. Climbed onto this bike. There's not a lot of space to move around as you ship in place. My god, it takes a lot of me to do all this shit. I'm sorry. Trying to get yourself comfortable.
You good?
I think I'm good.
Well, alright then. Hold on to something because we are moving.
Here's an idea. Because obviously they're able to animate the sprites. It would be really nice to have like an animated sprite version of the bike, and all the streets and the buildings behind them are kind of like zipping by, and have that as the background. I think it'd be very, very neat to have that. That's just an idea. Again, I don't know who this artist or creator is, and I'm just doing this just to do it, you know. So, but that's just one idea that comes to mind when I do that. Excuse me. The ride to the diner was unexpectedly present. The cold breeze blowing through your hair as the ride continues on towards I understand why that wouldn't work because, you know, with the character, they'll have to kind of make a character that doesn't really have a face and hair and stuff. Just, I don't know, blanked out. But that's just an idea. Towards the seemingly endless road, the scenery around was pleasant to look at, and everything just looks like you could see back home. Minus the tiger in front of you, of course. Okay, let me stop. There's not a lot of trees left to be seen a couple of minutes into the ride, as you are surrounded by a field of grasslands and barren land. Where am I? The minute color of purple begins to blend with the orange sky as the sun slowly settles down into slumber. You notice the dark gray clouds looming behind you. It looks like it's going to rain soon. Still, you can't help but appreciate how... That came out wrong. How nice the view looks. You were too caught up enjoying the surrounding view that you forgot the passage of time.
Hey, here we... Oh, hey, we're here.
Gran had parked in front of a well-maintained looking diner. There's a Dragon Scale neon logo hung. I really hope I get to see this. Hung on the wall, and you can see a couple of vehicles parked just nearby. The smell of delicious food snapped you back to reality as you realized the growing hunger within your stomach. Oh, right, sorry, I was lost in my own world for a little while there.
No kidding. You were quiet for the whole ride. I thought you passed out or something. Was it your first Mario Kart ride?
No, I've ridden one before. With my uncle when I was young. We were both going for a picnic by the lake with the whole family. My uncle brought this motorcycle with him, and I've always wanted to try riding on one. So I asked my mother about it.
I'm guessing you enjoyed the ride then?
Yeah. Your face drops as you utter your response. The memory reminds you of your mother.
Let's get inside. Then we can talk about how you ended up stranded alone.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh boy.
As you enter the diner, a draft of cool air and mouth-watering smells blasted you right in the face. Everything looks so neat and inviting. The atmosphere of the place makes you feel at home. There's a couple of people sitting by themselves away from each other. The majority are meanwhile sitting by the counter, talking with each other, and seems to be having a good time. You notice that the people... Okay, that's what's up. It was like, hey, okay, because I'm gonna get distracted. You notice that the people were here have animal, come on, Casty, wake up, qualities as well. There's a buffalo, a deer, and even a bird. Wow, this stage just keeps on getting weirder. What's next? 6 foot tall, talking cockroach. I really hope they ain't no roaches. I mean, seriously. You shudder at the dot.
Come on over, Casty. We'll order something and find a place to sit. Got anything you fancy?
What's on the menu?
Have you ever been to a diner before? The menu is pretty much a standard to what you expect a diner would have. Except, the cook here is really good.
Well, oh god, the word good came up bad. Well, I think I have been to a diner once, mostly for a quick toilet break though. We needed to go somewhere, so there wasn't enough time to eat.
Seriously? So you went to a diner just to use the toilet? Talk about a missed opportunity. Well, I should say, a missed opportunity.
I don't think that's a valid word.
It is now. Well, I suppose I can suggest you some recommendation. Eggs and bacon combo is always good. The cook here really knows how to handle eggs. The eggs. Speaking of the cook, there he is.
Oh, hello, Mr. Dragon. Hey, Dada. A red-scaled dragon slowly walks towards the two of you. He's got a daunting presence, and the air suddenly feels so heavy. His face is serious until he breaks a gentle smile, greeting your acquaintance. Oh shit, I gotta make up a voice for the dragon. Oh, no. Just like I thought, it just keeps on getting weirder. First a tiger and now... That's not a fucking lizard, that's a dragon, bitch. Okay. Welcome back, Gran. Just as usual, I presume. Oh god, I really... Oh god. I have to really think about the voice. So his voice has a hint of... Okay. Has a hint of growl with every syllable. His ultra deep voice reverberates heavily through the air that you swear you can practically... Okay. So it's gotta be a deep voice. However, he speaks with such a gentle demeanor and low... I kind of wish... You know, but it's fine. And however, he speaks with such a gentle demeanor and low voice, which makes him overall so charming. You imagine if he speaks any loud, he'll just scare away all of his customers.
Yeah, I get the usual. I'll take a couple of hash browns with it as well, please.
Okay, let me see.
Alright, is that all?
That's the best I can do. It took him a moment to finally notice you. Okay, and we're just gonna go here because there's nothing major going on. It took him a moment to finally notice your presence behind Gran.
And who might this be?
The dragon was pointing towards your... Okay, I'm gonna try to keep the voice kind of deep and kind of make it... I don't know. Let me try something. The dragon was pointing towards your direction with his pen in hand.
Alright, I almost forgot. Well, this here is Casty. Found passed out in the abandoned building when I was venturing around.
The dragon's eyes widened at the door.
Passed out? Seriously? In an abandoned building? Darn. Passed out? Seriously? In an abandoned building?
I guess I can go with that.
Yes?
The dragon gave an unaudible sigh as he massages his forehead. A puff of smoke can be seen escaping his nose.
Hey, do you mind if I borrow Gran for a bit?
Yeah, not at all.
Good. We'll be back in a bit. Meanwhile, take a seat. I'll give you a free drink on the house to make up for it. The bathroom is that way if you need it. Don't stray too far, alright?
You give him a curt nod.
And you, come with me.
Gran looked at you.
Wait here, okay?
Alright, come on. And the music still plays. I kind of wish this is still playing. The dragon ushered your feline acquaintance towards the door that leads to what he assumed is the kitchen entrance. Well, there they go. Well, they're gone and probably talking about me. I might as well go to the bathroom, do my business, and wash my face. It shouldn't take me, and I'm looking at the time, it shouldn't take me too long, and hopefully by the time I return, they'll be back. You made your way towards the opposite direction of where the duo went and entered the bathroom. Meanwhile, oh good, we're gonna get their perspective. Yo, why is it gray?
Alright, Grant. Now tell me what happened. Well, I was just exploring around like usual, just on the outskirts of the town. Then I came upon this abandoned looking building. I went in and walked around for a bit, went downstairs and saw Casty sprawled on the floor. I could hear him breathing, so I wasn't worried he was dead. Then what did you do? I poked at him and he woke up. Then, when he did, his face was lost. So lost and confused it was as if he never seen a tiger man before. He said that he was a lucid dreamer or something. He punched me. Punch you? Yeah, it didn't hurt, but he said he did it to see if he was dreaming. Oh, and he got an orb with him as well, it seems. Oh? And he's an orb user? Apparently anyways, although he didn't seem to even know what the orb does. So I presume that he might have hit himself hard in the head and lost his memories. He asked me some questions and well, something tells me that he's really not from here. Not from around here? What do you mean exactly? I don't know. His lost expression looked so genuine. It's as if he's actually really not from around here. Heck, maybe he's a disguised alien? Seriously? I doubt that. What else can you tell me? Well, I suggested that he can tag along with me. Feed him some food and see if he can get some good rest, and maybe it'll jog his memories back. I was hungry and I presume he was as well, and now we're here. I even told him that it was a bold move to use the I'm from another world spiel to get free food. I gave him the benefit of the doubt though, considering the state I found him in. So your first instinct is to feed him some food? Kinda. I didn't bring my phone with me, so I couldn't have called anybody. Gran, what if he's dangerous? For all we know, he might actually be a drug addict. I don't think he's dangerous. He's had many opportunities already to hurt me, and he didn't. And I can't just leave him there. I don't think I can live with myself knowing that I abandoned someone who would have been in need of help. You can be too naive sometimes, you know. Well, if you think he's harmless, be my guest. I'm just worried about you. Well, I don't think he's completely harmless, to be honest. He's an orb user after all. Be careful, alright? If you need my help, just call me, okay? Yeah, thanks, Dave. Anytime. You should file a missing person report as soon as possible, though. If you can't remember much, then maybe the authorities can help. The dragon clasped both of his hands together. I think it's about time we return now. Cassie is waiting. Orb user, huh? I deeply apologize for just doing a shit of a job on the dragon's voice. I mean, my voice cannot go that much deeper, otherwise I'm gonna sound ridiculous. So,
I just imagine him like with dragons. I just imagine him having almost like a sitting voice, if that makes any sense. Kind of not really husky, but really almost dry in a sense. Because most dragons are fire breathers, and I would imagine that the drows would get really dry after a certain amount of time. So maybe the voice sounds similar to that. I don't know. And I might do some editing. Like when I get to the portion of the dragon, maybe I might do some actual editing to my voice to make it sound even better and deeper. I don't know. But anyways, a few minutes prior, as you were exiting the bathroom, you noticed the Grand and the Dragon have yet to return with no fucking shit. They're not back yet. I might as well go and take a look at the menu. I'm fine with anything really, but I don't think I'll pick something cheap. But I think I'll pick something cheap since Grand is treating me. You find yourself sitting on a table not too far away from the entrance. On the table lies a box of tissues, salt, and pepper shakers, and a set of eating utensils neatly placed on the metal container. Okay. And we are going... Is the music still... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. I'm not really used to sitting here doing this. I'm actually getting a very slight headache, so I'm gonna stop here. I apologize for just skipping out like it's literally like maybe 5 minutes total of the game that I kind of just skipped over because I just don't feel like redoing that part again. But not much really happens. I'll actually do a quick recap and actually show screenshots of it if possible, so that way, you know, for those that happen to come across this, you won't feel like you're missing out much. Anyways, I hope my voice acting is not that shitable. I mean, that's the best I can do when voicing male characters. And keep hitting my mic. I'll be doing these maybe more than likely twice a week. So, you know, I do and will still upload speed last videos, but I may start doing just random stuff on my YouTube channel. I don't really have anything set in mind except for this. But with that being said, thanks for watching. Please stay safe. Times are really fucking crazy right now. Regardless of what your political beliefs are and where you stand, please just treat other human beings with kindness and genuine respect, and just please stay safe out there. I cannot stress this enough. Take care and stay safe. Goodbye.